Hi, excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you. I'm trying to give away this $1,000 cash right now. You can take this, no catch, or you can either have a job. What would you take? $1,000 cash.
The job.
Are you sure you don't want the money?
I do want the money, but the job would probably help in the long run.
Long run. Okay, you know what? Here, hold this envelope. Don't open it yet. Let me ask you, are you, like, where do you live right now?
I'm homeless.
You're homeless. If you don't mind me asking, like, how long have you been a homeless for?
About 2 years.
2 years. So, do you remember the reason, like, what exactly happened? How did you ended up on the street?
Due to particular events in the past, I was incarcerated for 10 years.
So, when you got arrested, what happened? Like, why?
I was
What were you charged with?
charged with murder,
Oh.
second degree.
Wow. And were you guilty for it, or were you like a part of it?
Yeah, some could say, yeah. Everybody took part in the past.
And did they get caught too? Like, your friends were a part of it, and they
Yes.
were caught for it, and they ended up in prison for that too.
Yeah,
So, what age were you? How old were you when you went to prison?
I was 13.
13 years old. Oh my God. And when did you come out? How long did you stay there?
I did 10 years. I just got out in 2022.
2022 you came out, so you did 10 years. And how old are you now?
24.
Oh my God. Okay. So since you came out, what happened? Like, did you not go with your family? Did the family did not want to help you, or what happened?
I have no family.
You have no family? So were you in foster care when you went to jail, or did you have your parents, or?
I had a grandmother, but she passed 2 years before I was released.
And you don't know anything about your parents, like where they are, who they are?
I know where they're at. They're homeless still.
Oh, so your parents are actually living on the streets as well. But your grandma was taking care of you,
Yeah.
and she passed away when you came back, so you didn't have nowhere to go, so you just ended up just like your parents. Now, since your parents are also living on the streets, do you ever get a chance to go, like, see them, or do they ever come to see you, or you never get to check?
I try to go see them, but every time I go, like in their area, there's nowhere to be found.
So you try to find them, but you couldn't find them. Do you know what area they usually hang out in, or have you tried to talk to people to connect with them?
Supposedly, my father's downtown.
In downtown Riverside? And you couldn't find him. You tried multiple times, like towards like the Fairmont Park and stuff.
I tried every park, every shelter, everything. I just can't find them.
Wow. Okay, so let me ask you this: if your parents are gonna be watching this, any message you want to give to your parents about you, like if they see this video?
That I love them, and I'll be going the same route that I usually take, and hopefully it'll be there.
You're gonna take the same route. When you say taking the same route, are you taking the bad route or the good route? What were you taking? What route are you taking?
Like that.
But I mean, see, look, you have done bad things. I've done bad things. We are all human. We all make mistakes, right? What you want to do is learn from the mistakes and be a good person, right? So I don't know what your mindset is now. You know, just because you have done 10 years, now you think, I don't care, I'm gonna do bad things. But that's ever gonna end you back in prison. You don't want to end up like that, right? You want to have a normal life, maybe have a family, maybe have kids, maybe have a wife. That should be your goal now. And since you're too young, you're still young, you're 24, right?
Yes, sir.
You still have a long way to go, long life to go. Let's not waste those years and do something good, right? So since you even decided to take a job, why are you different? Because I went to so many people are taking the $1,000, but they're not taking the job. They want easy money, right? Everybody wants easy money. Why are you so different?
It's hard being out here. It's tiring. It's exhausting. Struggling every day just to eat and provide for yourself.
And how do you usually get food? Like, does somebody give you this food? Can I see it if you don't mind? So somebody had just provided you food. There's usually like people come here, or who comes here to help you with food?
Local churches.
The churches come.
If there are some people who might just stop by and offer to feed me, or
Do you ever sit with a sign? Did you ever have to ask people, or you just wait for somebody to give you?
I usually wait. But if I'm very hungry, I'll ask, but I usually get no as an answer, so it's discouraging. So I stop.
Right. And the rejection, I know we all hate the rejection, right? So sometimes I have met people, that are living on the street have to steal to survive. And people don't understand this. Why do they have to steal? They have to survive. If they don't have food. So I think the best thing is, if there's so many people in this world, if you ever see a hungry person or a person on the street, just buy them food. Don't give them cash, because you might think, oh, he might gonna use it for drugs or bad things. Give him food. What can he do with the food, right? He's just gonna eat, right? So I think that's one thing people need to realize. Do you get judged, like when you ask people for food? Do you ever get judged, like people are saying, go get a job or get away from here? Do people treat you like that too?
Yeah.
Right? You get judged because the way you look, the way you're dressed, people judge you for that. That's a very bad thing in our society that we live in. And until unless they're not in the situation, they're not gonna understand that how hard it is to survive and live on the streets. A lot of people don't understand, don't realize that. One positive thing you want to say to people right now, the young generation, like to yourself, like when you were young, you were 13 years old, the mistakes that you've done, what would you, if you get a chance to talk to yourself, what would you say to yourself?
Appreciate the life that you have, and don't take things for granted and hope for better things when you should be satisfied with the things that you have, because at some point they won't be here no more.
Exactly. One little mistake can actually change your life. It turns the table in a second. So you want to make sure you don't do anything that's going to change your life. So that's a good message for all the people, that are right now doing into bad things. They can lose their family, they can lose everything and go to jail or be on the streets. Either one of those. But hey, I want to be honest with you. This was a social experiment. I went to so many people who were picking money. You decided to take the job. I want you to go ahead and open it and see there's something actually in there for you. Yeah, just open it. Just open it. Take a real quick peek. Take it out. There's something in there. Yep. That's it, man. That's for you, bro. I mean, since you decided to take a job, yeah, I am sure, man. This is for you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. God bless you, man. And I hope, things can get better. Just be positive how you are. All right, my G. Take care.